Yo, what's going on? Twitch. We're back. And YouTube, of course. Um, yeah, today we're gonna be playing some more Final Girl. Can't seem to get away from Final Girl. I don't know what it is. It's even though we suck and we've just been dying and losing Final Girls left and right. It's still all good. We're still gonna give it a shot. This is actually the first episode for series 4, so this is actually relatively new. We have caught up. So we started in October on series 1, and here we are, series 4, right? That's only one playthrough with each, just the 2 final girls from that come with the box. We did them all. We didn't do the Christmas one yet. We are going to do the Christmas one around Christmas. But again, this is series 4. So welcome to another live stream. Legendary tabletop live stream. Final Girl series 4, episode 15. We got everything set up here for time's sake. I really don't want this to be like a 4 or 5 hour stream. I'm doing my absolute best. You know what's great about Bad Times at Buddyland is, I mean, look at this rules, right? There are no special rules for this location. We love to read that. That is one of the best things I've read all day. The only special rules is that there's arcade locations. So these 4 spaces in the middle of the location board marked with this icon are arcade spaces. Some card effects will refer to these spaces. So on the back, no fucking words, just pictures. We love that. Can't say the same for Buddy the Bear though. This is our killer. So here's the location. We got Buddyland. We have 4 of these charge mark icons set up. What else do we have? This is the first Buddy. Toby. Toby is his name. So the first Buddy is Toby, and he's in this location. Killer is in this location. Final Girl's in this location. We have 2 victims here, 1 victim here, 1 victim here, 1 victim here, 1 victim here. 2 victims here, 1 victim here, 1 victim here, and 2 victims here. We have a claw machine token in the dining area, which is down here, yeah? Then we have the fire axe. We may have to get our hands on that. When attacking a minion, do 2 damage instead. So that's what the buddies are. They're minions. We fucking hate minions, but I promise we're going to get through it. What else do we have? A flash camera at the ball pit. Okay, ball pit is down here. Prize counter's where the axe is. That's up here. So we're good to go. I think that's it. We need to flip a starting event. Also, we got to choose a final girl. So we do have 2 final girls here that came with this feature film. We have Rena and Gwen. The only difference is Rena's got 6 health. She takes a guard action card. She takes any top item card. She also gets a health back. Decreases horror and moves a space. Oh my god, I was going to pick Gwen. But we may have to go with Rena. Look at her abilities when she saves victims. It looks so good. Okay, we'll check the ultimates real quick. Rena, once per action phase, you may take 1 0 cost card from your discard pile. Is that even good? For each additional victim saved, she gains a time. Then Gwen has a completely different Ultimate ability. Once per turn, when you make a horror roll with only one die, reduce the horror. Oh, and you may choose to make a horror roll with only one die, regardless of the horror level. Oh my god, I was eating salt and vinegar chips and I feel like they burned the roof of my mouth. It's like skin falling off. It's fucking gross. Alright, I don't know what's better. The zero cost action cards aren't that great, are they? Like, what's the big deal about taking one of those from our discard pile? I mean, once per action phase, we just get one back. Wait, from our discard pile? So, like, when we play one, we get to play it again? Damn. Why is there already... I already have fucking questions. So, like, let's say, for instance, we play walk, right? Is that my discard pile? Or are they referring to returning the action card to the tableau discard pile? Fucking who knows, bud. Let's go. Maybe we just won't pick Arena based on that. For each additional victim save. I don't know, though. Look at her. Look at the stuff she gets. She also has more health. Rena. Do we go with Rena or do we go with Gwen? I kind of want to go with Gwen just so I can roll 3 dice. We know we're going to save that many victims. We do a rush strategy or some crazy shit. I feel like her horror level is just going to be stuck at 6 on this one. So we'll constantly be rolling 1 die. And then for each time we roll 1 die, we can decrease the horror level. And then for each additional victim we save, we decrease the horror level. And we also decrease the horror level by 4 when we save each victim. That's kind of wild. I wish they just kind of like told you, like, you know, it's going to be easier with this final girl, harder with that one. At any rate, let's go with Gwen. So we're going to choose Gwen here. We're going to be bold. We got this terror deck shuffled up, ready to go. I am going to read Buddy the Bear. Or, sorry, Billy the Bear. Real quick. So we have, fast as I can, special setup. Before revealing the setup card, place 4 power source card. Here we go. Already can't fucking read. Place 4 power source tokens on their active positive side in 4 separate spaces so that no power source token is in a space adjacent to any other power source token. Set aside the 5th power source token as it may come into play later. Take the 2 types of Bloodlust track tokens, A and B. Shuffle them face down by type with only the back showing. Like I said, we have already got these power source tokens out. We can look at the killer. We have Billy the Bear. Place the 2 types of Bloodlust track tokens, A and B. Shuffle them face down with only the back showing. And then place 6 Bloodlust track tokens face down on the killer board in the Bloodlust track spaces corresponding to their color and icon. The remaining Bloodlust track tokens, 1 of each type, will not be used and should not be revealed. They're referring to this. This is a Bloodlust track token if you can't see it. Shuffle the 5 buddy cards face down to form the buddy deck. We've done that up here. Set aside 2 special buddy cards. They may come into play later and follow the same rules as other buddies once they are in play. Spawn a buddy. See rules on spawning a buddy below. Toby is our buddy. If Toby kills a victim, bloodlust goes up. Toby moves for 1, attacks for 1. Our reward for killing Toby is 2 time. So when the bloodlust increases to a level with a bloodlust track token, we reveal the token and apply its effects. Easy enough. Power source tokens when deactivating a power source. I feel like there should have been... Wait, was there no special action cards in this one? How do you deactivate? Oh, it'll probably tell us right now. Duh. Let's see. When deactivating a power source, flip the token to the inactive side. You may deactivate a power source by spending time while in the same space as the token. Even if you are just moving through the space, that's big. We love that. That's huge. If an inactive token is ever activated, flip it back to the active side. And then there's a symbol here. We have resolving this, whatever this means. You probably can't see it, but it looks like this. Meh. Definitely can't see it. When you see this icon, Billy recovers 1 health as long as at least one of the power sources is active. Ignore this effect if none are active. So we do want to deactivate them, otherwise he's just going to keep healing. Billy's buddies. Buddies are minions and follow the normal minion rules. Familiarize yourself with the minion rules on page 32 of the core rulebook. Each buddy card represents an animatronic with their own health, attack value, and movement value. Spawning a buddy. When an effect says to spawn a buddy, reveal the top card of the buddy deck, place the card play area, and place the indicated number of health markers on top of the buddy card. Place the buddy token in any space adjacent to Billy, choosing a space that does not already have a buddy if possible. Note, if Billy is no longer in play, the effect is ignored. No buddy spawns. Activating buddies. Each buddy card has an initiative number found. Oh, some Gloomhaven shit. This is what I'm talking about. We love Gloomhaven. I was wondering what that number was too on the buddy card. So they have a 1 here. So if there's a bunch of these buddies out, we know all about initiative values from Gloomhaven. So if this he's going to go first. Okay. I wonder, do they give the killer an initiative? Okay, so each buddy card has an initiative number found in the circle in the top right corner of the card. When resolving minion actions and or terror effects, resolve the number. I'm reading words that aren't there. Resolve them in the order of the initiative number from lowest to highest. Okay. Note, if a buddy spawns during the killer phase, it will not activate until the next killer phase. That's good to know. Killing buddies. When a buddy is killed, ow. Damn. When a buddy is killed, remove the buddy's token from the board. Take the kill reward indicated on the buddy card and then remove the card from the game. If a buddy is killed in a phase other than the action phase, take the reward at the beginning of the next action phase. Attacking Billy. Important. Buddies will protect Billy at all costs. This means that Billy cannot be attacked while there is a buddy in his space. So we have to kill the buddy first. Yo, I think we're good to go. Let's start. I'm excited. Let's get going. You love to see it. This is Bad Times at Buddyland Series 4. I think there's 2 so far from Series 4, and I only have 1. So we're going to get that other one going soon enough. No worries. We also have to do Mort and the Christmas one. Alright, it's already been 20 minutes of rules. So I'm going to shut the fuck up and start playing. We always start with a focus, do we not? Because we have 2 of them, right? Yeah, so let's start with a focus. Wait. Am I missing anything else? Whoa, we have to flip a starting event. We'll do the starting event before we do the focus. Okay, starting event. We have hidden prizes. Discard all face-up item cards from the item decks. Bruh. Is that real? Bro, is that real? Wow, starting event sucks. We discard all these items. Fire axe, gone. Claw machine token, gone. We didn't even get to read what they do. They're just gone. WTF. Alright, well, the starting event ruined the game for us already. Let's see what else can ruin the game for us. I want to kill, what's his name? Kind of have to look a little bit at this location board before I start planning my routes and stuff. So, let's see. We are here, so we can move from here really to here. So, we kind of have 2 options. We can go this way and deactivate this power token. And then we can't go to that exit, but we could search here, which is kind of cool because the dining area may or may not have a new weapon underneath. We don't know. We just discarded the fire axe, the camera, and the claw token. So I think the plan maybe is just to go 1, deactivate this power token, bring that victim with us. We are kind of sketched about going towards Buddy this early on, but maybe we just shouldn't be. Maybe that's the point of the game. You know, quit being such a church. Let's start with a focus. That's enough planning for me. Let's start with a focus. So we start on 4 horror. We're rolling 2 dice, right? Yeah, let's get it going. Come on, first horror roll of the game. Okay, we start with not the best. Let's pitch weak attack. Ouch, bro. Weak attack and short rest get pitched. We spend 1 time. We reduce the horror by 1. Then we play walk. A single success and a convert. So we could convert here to move 2 spaces. Now, we can totally do that. If we move 2 spaces here, think about it. We can move into this space, deactivate this power token. So we get to move 2 spaces. We could move into this space, deactivate this power token, bring that victim back into that space with us, and start going towards the entrance. It kind of sucks that he's on the entrance, right? Maybe we work our way up that way. Let's not convert. Let's move one space. So on a single success, we move one space. We move into this space. We spend a time to deactivate this power token. Whatever that means, we don't know what it means yet. So we spend 2 time going down to 3 time. That's all of our turns. We're going to hold on to focus and walk and go into the first planning phase with 3 times. So we spent a time to reduce the horror on a focus, and then we spent a time on the token, and we spent a time on the walk. 3 time to spend in the planning phase. Let's pick up something. We need search and close call. We take search and close call. We put the rest of the cards back in the tableau. We go to the first killer phase. We reset the time to 6. First killer phase. So what the heck happens here? Minions? Oh my god, excuse me. I should have got some candy or something from Wawa. Alright, minions go first, right? The minion's going to target the final girl closest victim and attack. They don't have movement attached to that. So we have minions target the final girl closest victim and attack. Our minion is here. This is Toby. He does not have any movement on his attack line, so he can't move. He stays there. We look at buddies. He's going to get a health back, but he's already at full health, so he doesn't get that health back. He targets the final girl closest victim and attacks as well. But on his attack line, he's got no movement again, so he stays here at the entrance. It kind of sucks that he started at the entrance, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and flip this first tarot card of the game, see how screwed we are. Tra-la-la. Buddies only. Target the final girl. Closest victim, move and attack. Let's do it. Target the final girl, closest victim, move and attack. So we could have this buddy move into this space and attack and kill this victim, yeah? Okay. So we have a dead victim there. Now when Toby kills a victim, bloodlust goes up, right? So the bloodlust goes up 1. We flip this first A token. Discard the next tarot card. Bruh! We're cooked! Okay, that's going to get discarded, but we have to finish. Okay, it's playtime. Got discarded. So we still have to finish this. I like this. This is going to go nice and quick. Billy. Then we have Billy only. So target the final girl, move and attack. Billy is here, so target the final girl, move and attack. So he's only targeting the final girl here, not the closest victim. That's important, I think. Now he moves for 1, so let's have him move. I guess the fastest way to us is like this, and then he won't forego this attack action, so he still kills a victim. I think that was something True Game said. Alright, another victim dies. Bloodlust goes up again. We flip another B token. Discard the next tarot card twice in a row. Dude, that's absurd. That's going to speed the game up. Like the finale situation so quick. So we discard yet another tarot card. Bam. Okay, it was another tra-la-la, thank God. So we lost its playtime. So that just sped the game up 3 turns. There's only 7 tarot cards left. This is absurd. I mean, who plays this game and is like, yeah, it's fucking easy. Like, what are you talking about? This is hard as hell. All right. So, turn 1 for us, we did pretty much nothing. We deactivated a token. Turn 1 for Billy, Toby killed a victim. Buddy killed a victim. I mean, it's just super outnumbered. Like, come on, man. At least maybe we can find a good weapon here. So, do we start with a focus, though? Because if we get to reduce the horror here, we're still not going to reach that 3 dice rolling situation, but I think it's best to just bump it up. So let's do a focus. We get a single success, so we spend a time and decrease the horror to 2. That's actually good news. Let's start with a search. We get a double success on the search. That's huge. Okay, where are we? We're in the dining area with the deactivated power token. We get to take the top 2 item cards at our space for a time. So we take the top 2 cards from the dining area. Come on, please be something good. We need something good here. Let's see what our items are. We have energy drink. That's what I'm talking about. Discard this during the action phase and choose one of the following. Gain 5 time or move up to 2 spaces. Janitor's mop. Weapon, dude. Does it damage? It's 2-handed. Once per action phase, you may spend 2 time while alone in a space to decrease the horror. Yo, let's clean this place up. We get janitor's mop. That's big. I think this would be good too, but we have to choose janitor's mop. And honestly, should we just put this back on top or put it on the bottom? Uh, 5x caffeine. Let's put this on the bottom. So we put the energy drink back on the bottom. We have a new weapon. Check out the janitor's mop. Big stuff. We're going to whack a teddy bear with this shit. That's what I'm saying. Okay, being that we have the janitor's mop, we can spend 2 time. Oh, we're not alone in a space. Of course it has to say alone in a space, right? Let's walk. We have walk and close call remaining. A double success on the walk. We spend 1 time to move 2 spaces. Let's bring the victims with us. 1, 2. Crowd them up in there. That's what I'm talking about. 3 time planning phase. Let's go. We still have a close call in hand. Let's pick up a sprint and another close call. Yo, this is good. This is good. Return the cards to the tableau. Focus, walk, search. So in hand we have focus, walk, weak attack, short rest, close call, sprint, and close call. Nice. Okay, that's the end of the planning phase. We reset the time to 6. We do the killer action. So, minions first, right? Target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. Nobody in that space. So we move on to the killer. Gonna recharge, so he's gonna regain a health. He's already at max health. I'm assuming he can't go above 8. So in that case, we flip a tarot card. Let's flip the next tarot card. Let's see. Do the splits. Okay, whatever that means. We don't even know what movie this is based on. We haven't been visited by Chur Game yet. Buddies only. Target the final girl, closest victim. Move. Buddies only. Target the final girl, closest victim. Move. So closest victim is this guy, right? Buddies move for 1, so he's going to move. Let's have him go here. Okay. Then the next thing on the tarot card says Billy. Billy only. Target the closest victim, move, and attack. Okay, Billy moves for 1 and attacks for 2 still, so we got kind of lucky there. We can just move him there. And then we have Billy only. Target the final girl, move, and attack. So if he's targeting us, will he just move back to that space then? I don't know. That's what we're doing. So, whoo, we got really lucky that phase. Yo, here we go. We're about to start saving victims. It's kind of a shame, though. If you really think about it, we have enough victims in our space to unlock her ultimate ability, which is just going to keep the horror up all game. Am I right? In that case, we save our walkus. Our walkus. We save our focus. We do a walk, right? Okay, we get a tier and a convert. We are going to convert here. We pitch walk and focus. We pitch, focus, and close call. We move 1 space for 1 time. The space we're going to move into is the exit space. We're going to save our lucky victim. We saved 2 victims this turn. So that means we decrease the horror by 2. You'd love to see it. 1, 2. We're rolling 3 dice. It has been forever since we've gotten to roll 3 dice in this game. We have a sprint in hand. The question is, do we unlock our ultimate now? Let's go sprint. We get a single success and a convert. Do we convert here to go 3 spaces for a time? I say we do it. We pitch, short rest, close call. We spend a time and we can move 3 spaces. So we go down to 4 time. 3 spaces, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. 1, 2. I don't know why that keeps happening. We just saved our last 2 victims. We still get to move another space after this. We already have the ultimate unlocked. This is huge. Decreasing the horror. Can't go down anymore, so we gain a time back. Decrease the horror again. Can't go down anymore, so we get a time back. We go up to 6 time. We unlock Gwen's ultimate ability. This is crazy. Put our saved victims over there. Once per turn, when you make a horror roll with only one die, reduce the horror. You may choose to make a horror roll with only one die, regardless of the horror level. All right, things that might have turned around here. We have weak attack left in hand. We can still move one space. Let's see. What space do we want to move? We could go to the prize counter and pick up a search. Try to pick up a better weapon than the mop. The mop only does 1 damage. We have enough horror mitigation, I think, without the mop. Having Gwen's ultimate ability unlocked. So I think we go after Toby. Let's move into the prize counter. We might take a little bit of damage, but let's pick up a search. We're going to hold on to weak attack. So we go into planning phase with 6. We take search for 2. That puts us on 4. Guard for 2. Sprint for 2. And then we get our freebies. We reset the time to 6. Return these to the tableau. All right, killer phase. Let's go. So, minions are going to target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. The only minion out so far is this one, and there's no victims in that space, and we're not in that space, so we don't take any damage. Nobody dies. Killer regens a health because there's still 3 active things in here. So every time at least one of these is active, that's what that symbol means. He'll regain a health. So then he's going to target the final girl, closest victim, and attack. But again, there's no movement. So he stays in that space. We flip a terror card. Animatronical. Animatronical? Spawn a buddy and draw the next terror card. That's trouble. So we have to spawn another buddy. Fuck, where are we going to put all these buddies? Does that mess things up? If I do it like that? Not really, right? Okay, next buddy is Allie. Allie looks creepy as fuck. She's got 2 health. Attacks for 2, moves for 1. If we kill her, we reduce the horror by 1. So we give her 2 health. She has an initiative of 3, so she goes last. Let's find her token. Now we have to spawn this in a space adjacent to the killer. So we'll spawn Allie here in this space. I feel like, should I just flip them so we can see the name sides? Is that better? That's probably better, right? Alright, then it says flip the next terror card. So we do another terror card. They're here for blood. If there are no buddies or no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, buddies only target the closest victim, move, and attack. If at least one victim was killed, increase the bloodlust. Like twice? Buddies only. So Toby has an initiative value of 1, so he goes first. The card says target the closest victim, move and attack. Toby moves for 1 and attacks for 1. So Toby's going to move into here and attack and kill this victim. Bloodlust will go up, which means horror will increase by 2. Which means we're back to rolling 2 dice, which is fucking shitty. Allie has an initiative value of 3, so she will go next. She has a movement of 1 and an attack value of 2. So she'll target the closest victim, move and attack. So, damn, we have to pop Bloodlust again. That sucks. So she's going to target the closest victim, move and attack, but she only moves for 1. So what's the fastest route to the next victim? If Allie's here, it's like 1, 2, right? And then really, that's the fastest route because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so she's going to go like this. Onto the entrance. Alright, and then the tarot card says if at least 1 victim was killed, we increase Bloodlust again. Bloodlust goes up again, so we reveal this next thing. It says spawn a buddy, so we're going to have 3 buddies out. Yo, this is pretty tough. We're going to have to start fucking mopping these up. Get it? Where do I put this guy? Yo, we're running out of fucking space. And I keep burping, man. Okay, Ramney has an initiative value of 2. And he's got 2 health. So we have to spawn him in a space. He moves for 2 and attacks for 1. He's got to die first. Alright, let's get his name tag and spawn him in a space adjacent to the killer. Okay, here's Ramney. Dude, we're surrounded by fucking animatronic teddy bears, man. What the hell? Poor Gwen. Hey, she could do a horror roll of 1 just to reduce the horror. I love that ultimate. But we also have for each additional victim saved, dude. What do we start with? We do a focus with 1 dice to reduce the horror level. We roll 1 dice. Okay, we fail. So we spend 2 time, but we get to increase the horror. Or decrease it, sorry. We also get a tier. Let's immediately spend that tier to get a time back. Now let's do a search. We get a single success on the search, so we can take the top item at the prize counter place. Prize counter's here, so we take this top item. What's it gonna be? A skee ball token. It's got 4 uses. A range of 1, does 1 damage, and it takes up 1 hand slot. Do not place the 4 tracking markers, aka skee balls, on this card until you are in an arcade space. +1 die when attacking with a skee ball. Seems pretty good. We can't use that, but we can put it in our backpack. We'll put that in our backpack in case we don't want to use the map. Or the mop, sorry. Dude, think about the mop though. We could spend 2 time right now to reduce the horror again. Let's Dude, should we equip that skee ball? Look at our location. If we get into this space, we change out our weapon, we use the skee ball. Because it says we can put that in, we can put the thing on there when we're in a purple space. So if we move, we equip the skee ball token. And we get an extra die with weak attack. It still only does 2 damage, but that is enough to kill not Toby, unfortunately. So maybe we sprint through. Oh my god, dude. The options are endless. This game is intense. I have a plan though. Let's turn off that power in this next room here. We'll do a sprint. Best case scenario, we get to move for 3. We move 1, 2, 3. Weak attack with the skee ball, and we get to kill Ramney. Ramney moves for 2, so I think that's most important. Let's go. We're doing a sprint. Okay, we get a single success and 2 converts. On a single success, we move 2 spaces. We have to make a decision here. We can move for 2 spaces. Now, from the prize counter space, we can't convert. We wanted to convert, but we don't really want to pitch guard, to be honest. Because we're going to be down to 4 time. I mean, retaliate could be good. The problem is we're going to end up spending a time. Oh my god, what do we do? What did it say? Like, you can't kill Buddy until all of his minions are dead? Or Billy? I keep calling him Buddy. I think I already did something wrong. Like, I don't think buddies spawn, or when a buddy spawns, they don't activate until the next killer phase. I think we ended up spawning a buddy and killing a couple victims, but that's okay. Damn. What do we do here? We can move 2 spaces. We already spent the time. Wait, hold up. No, we failed that, so we lost 2 time, right? How do we get the time back? Am I doing something totally wrong here? We did a focus. It was a total failure, so we lost 2 time. Then we did a search. We take the top item card for a time. So we are actually down to 3. And then doing this sprint actually puts us down to 2. So yeah, that actually answers our question. We're on 2 times, so we just go right to Ramney's space and we do weak attack with the skee ball. So we're going to move for 2 here. From the prize counter, we go 1. Damn, what about that fucking time counter, though? Okay, I got it. So from the prize counter, we actually move 1. We spend a time going down to 1 time to deactivate this. I don't want to come back to that spot. That's why I'm doing that. And then with our other movement, we move into Toby's space. And we're still amidst the action phase, so we are going to pop a weak attack here to try to beat him up a little bit. Now, it's important that we swap our weapons because we want to equip the skee ball. Oh, wait a minute. Skee ball has a range of 1. So could we have done something else with that movement? Could we have done something else with that movement? I say we don't attack Toby. We attack Ramney from that spot. That's big, right? What the fuck am I doing? Look at this, ready? We're going to attack Ramney from this spot because the skee balls have a range of 1. So we can put a token on here to show that we're about to use this, right? And what we do is we have our skee ball ready. We do a weak attack. We're attacking Ramney because the skee ball has a range of 1 and you got to be in a purple space. We got that down. So we get +1 die when doing this weak attack on Ramney. We get a single success and a convert. Oh, should we take the health here? Toby is going to hit us. Yeah, Toby's going to hit us. So I don't think we can spend the health. We have to pitch our... Oh, man, that sucks. It's just not smart to pitch guard. Yeah, we're not pitching cards. Let's take the single success so we lose a health. We do 1 damage... +1 damage from the skee ball to kill Ramney. Oh, that allows us to move a space, bro. Dude, this is looking huge. All right, let's go. All right, so we kill what's his face with the skee ball. Ramney's dead, right? What does it say you do when you kill a guy? Killing buddies. When a buddy is killed, remove the buddy token from the board. Take the kill reward indicated on the buddy card, then remove the card from the game. Boom! Just killed Ramney. Love to see it. Ramney's off the board. So we killed him. We did 2 damage. The kill reward is to move a space. So we remove that card from the game. We get to move another space. Now we're in Toby's space and we just took a damage, so we don't want to take any more damage. So we move that free space and we spend our final time to deactivate this shit. Yo, we're actually having fun. Usually we are just getting fucking stomped. We still have guard and walk. I think we have to re-equip our janitor's mop, right? The question is, do we roll on a walk to get out of that space? If we move one space, we're going to get attacked by Toby. I think we just stay there. We're out of time. So we ran completely out of time. We go into planning phase. We get just our free cards. So walk, focus, short rest, walk, and guard is what we have. We return these cards to the tableau. So sprint, search, focus. Come on, man. We're doing good, actually. For once in a Final Girl game, we're actually doing good. Let's keep it going. Okay, what happens here? We did planning phase. I completely forgot about panic and upkeep. It's all good, though. I don't think anyone panicked. They might have. Killer phase, right? Toby goes first. Target the final girl closest victim and attack. Toby's alone in this space. Allie's in this exit space. There's no victims in any of those spaces, so then the killer regains a health, but he's at full. He targets the final girl closest victim and attacks, but no one is there. So we flip another tarot card. Tarot card says, do the splits again. Dude, a lot of these are doubles. Like, what the heck? There's only 3 left, so it's kind of sketch. Buddies only target the final girl closest victim and move. Okay, buddies are going to move. So who goes first? Toby has an initiative value of 1. He goes first. He targets the final girl and moves into our space. Toby's initiative value of 1, so he goes first, then Allie goes second. Toby's going to move into our space. Next thing on the tarot card is Billy only target the final girl, move, and attack. So he can move for 2. So if he's trying to target a victim, actually, it says target the closest victim, move, and attack. So Billy only target the closest victim, move, and attack. Closest victim, 1, 2. Attacks and kills that guy. So then, victim died. Bloodlust goes up again. The dark power is revealed. Dark power says, introducing Billy Jr. Spawn Billy Jr. in Billy's space. This fucking sucks. I guess he's a special buddy. Oh yeah, he's a special buddy. Alright, so he always goes last. He can't move, but he attacks for 1. Initiative value of 6. So he always goes last. The kill reward is a damage to Billy, so that's pretty good, actually. Alright, let's give him his 2 health. Yo, we can schwack him from... Billy Jr. goes in this space. So we spawn Billy Jr. down here with Billy. He's always in the same space as Billy, so if Billy moves, Billy Jr. moves with him, I believe, is the situation. Alright. Man, that was insane. It's still not over. We have Billy only. Target the final girl, move, and attack. Alright, so that wasn't like the most convenient thing ever for Billy, but he's going to move for 2, so he goes 1, 2. So now he's in a purple space, which is good for us. We have to bring Billy Jr. with him. He is kind of defending this last little power token. We want to shut all of those off before we start damaging him because he's just going to get the health back as it is on his attack line to gain health. Yeah, so Toby got in our space, but he didn't attack us that turn. It's fine. We would have had a guard anyway. So what I want to do is start whacking whacking Billy Jr. here. He's got 2 health. Because that does the damage to Billy. Although we didn't get that power token down yet. What should we do? I mean, they are just knocking victims off left and right. I don't know what to do. We've got to like save some time this round so that we can actually get some damage cards, I think. We are going to cycle weak attack back into our hand. Let's do a walk. Should we get out of that space? We have nothing to damage, so I think we should get out of that space. Double success on the walk. You love to see it. We go down to 5 time. We get to move 2 spaces. We have a second walk. We could start saving victims. It's either that or we go into the space with the killer and just start hammering on him, dude. Let's move 2 spaces. Let's move 1 space. That's actually genius. Or no, we have the mop, right? I think we move 1 space and we use our skee balls here. I think that's all I want to do. We might do a short rest, actually. Let's swap our weapons. So we're going to re-equip our skee ball token since we're in a arcade space and we have 3 uses left on it. Put the janitor's mop back in the backpack. We'll do a short rest. We roll 3 on a short rest. We get a single success, so we spend a time. That's perfect. We get our health back, so we're back up to full health. I think we stop there. We hold on to guard, walk, and focus. We have 4 time to spend. We pick up retaliate or furious strike. It's fair to assume that the Ski ball token only modifies an attack card, right? So it says do not place the 4 tracking markers, aka ski balls, on this card until you are in an arcade space. And you get +1 die when attacking with a ski ball. So basically, you have to be pulling an attack. So my question is, do we do retaliate here? We have a guard. Let's spend 4 time on Furious Strike. So that's all of our time. We get walk and weak attack back, or focus and weak attack back. And then these go into the 0 cost spot. We reset the time to 6. That was planning phase. We do panic. We do killer phase. So we've got 3 buddies to do. Toby goes first. He's got an initiative value of 1. He moves for 1 and attacks for 1. He's going to target the final girl closest victim and attack. Okay, no movement again here, so nothing happens. Next minion is Allie. Target the final girl closest victim and attack. So Allie's not in a space with any victims, so she doesn't do shit. Last minion is Billy Jr. Billy Jr. has an initiative value of 6. Target the final girl closest victim and attack. Killer recovers a health, targets the final girl closest victim, attacks. We flip a terror card. No time for games. Target the final girl closest victim and move. So I'm assuming target the final girl closest victim and move. So that's going to be Billy, right? So Billy and Billy Jr. come into our space. That sucks. Now the card just says move. It doesn't have an attack on it. But then the card also says roll a die and apply the following effect. So we'll roll a die. We got a 2, so it says reduce the horror by 1 or lose a health. I say we lose a health. We want to keep rolling 3 dice. Wait, do we have a focus? Wait, we have the mop. Oh, we can't just keep switching weapons like that though, right? I say we increase the horror instead of losing the health. So we go down to 2 horror, so we're only rolling 2 dice then. I'm fine with that. We're going to take a quick bathroom break. Nobody's here watching anyway, so fuck it. Okay, we're back. We're actually in a really decent spot here as far as the game goes. We just need to come up with a good game plan. So we took that horror reduce. There's no panic phase, no upkeep phase, so let's do focus. Actually, let's do focus where we roll 1 die to reduce the horror. Alright, so we fail, we lose 2 time, but we get to increase or reduce the horror by 1. With our ultimate ability, right? Now we have Billy and Billy Jr. in our space. So Billy Jr. is going to protect Billy, so we would have to attack him first. I think we do a weak attack on Billy Jr. He's only got 2 health. We do a ski ball, so we do weak attack. We roll 4 dice because ski ball is +1 die. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bud. Hate dropping shit. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, so ski ball says on this card until you are in an arcade space and +1 die when attacking with the ski ball. So we get to roll 4 dice here, I'm assuming. And we're attacking Billy Jr. with the ski ball. A single fucking success on 4 dice? God damn it. We lose a health. We do 2 damage to Billy Jr. He's dead. The reward is we get to do a damage. Let's do this in order here. We do 2 damage to Billy Jr. He's cooked. Off the board, out of here, gone, dead. The reward for killing Billy Jr. is a damage to Billy. So we do a damage to Billy as well. We lost our health. That was our second time we used our ski ball, right? So Billy Jr. comes off the board. So we've killed 2 buddies. Okay, now we can start whacking on, what's his name? Actually, honestly, would it not just be better to do a Furious Strike and try to kill Allie? Well, we can't reach Allie from here, but we can reach Toby. I say we do Furious Strike on Toby with the ski ball. Toby does have 3 health, so it would be big to get him off the board. The reward is 2 time back, so let's do Furious Strike. And we are doing ski ball again. So we get 4 dice here. You gotta be fucking kidding me with the fucking 3 converts and a fucking tier? Bruh! Three converts. If we convert 1, we have to end our turn. Alright, we got 3 converts and a fucking tier, dude. I hate this game. So we pitch. Focus and walk. To convert one of those to a fuck. Now I'm sweating. This is pissing me off, dude. So we only do 2 damage to fucking Toby, dude. What a fucking bitch. I'm pissed. How do you roll 4 dice 3 times and only get a single convert? That's pathetic. Alright. Fine. We do 2 damage. That was our 3rd skee ball usage too, right? So we've only got 1 skee ball left. How are we going to kill Allie? Toby's down to 1 health. We have 1 skee ball left. We have no attack cards. The only card we're holding on to is guard. This is trouble. We're forced to end our action there with that Furious Strike. So unfortunately, we go into planning with 4. We did focus and lost 2. We did weak attack and lost a life. Furious Strike ended our turn. So yeah, we at least we have 4. I'd say we take Retaliate here. That's big. If we have Retaliate and Guard. So we'd spend 4 time on Retaliate. We reset the time to 6. Return these action cards to the tableau. We take Short Rest and Walk for free. Furious Strike goes back. Focus, Walk, Weak Attack, and Focus go back. We have 1 skee ball token left. Skee ball. Alright, what's next? Killer phase, buddy. Killer phase. Okay. Toby goes first because his initiative is 1. He's got a movement of 1 and attack for 1. He targets the final girl, closest victim, and attacks. They should have done something about the panicking in this. I feel like the victims have just stood there all game, and it's really hard for them to get there without movement, right? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but we're kind of defending it pretty well, I think. So he's just going to stand there and do nothing, and then we have Allie goes next. She has a movement of 1 and an attack of 2. She's all the way down here. She just does nothing again. So we flip a terror card, or we don't flip a terror card. What's his face? Billy recovers a health. Billy's going to recover a health. We just gave it to him. Final girl. Target the final girl and attack. Oh, he is in our space. We are getting walloped here. So he targets the final girl, closest victim, and attacks. He is in our space, so we are going to get attacked. We have the option to play guard or retaliate as a reaction card. So I think we play retaliate here. Can we retaliate with a skee ball token is my question. Like, it says you roll an extra die. It's not really an attack. Like, it doesn't say we can't do it. I just have a million questions. Maybe we equip the mop for this. Retaliate. Because it will at least do 3 damage back, right? So we equip our mop. We're getting attacked for... He's attacking for 2 at this point, right? So we're getting attacked for 2. We retaliate by rolling 3 dice. We get a single success and a convert. So we convert, we pitch, short rest, and walk to get a double success, ignore all damage, and do 3 damage back. See, that was significant enough for us to want to run down there and shut that power battery button, whatever the fuck it is, off. We're just holding on to a guard. Oh wait, that wasn't the action phase. We're still in the amidst the killer phase. So we got attacked, we retaliated. We flip a card. We have power surge. Do not place a new battery in Billy's space and then increase the horror. Fuck, man. Well, that blows. Horror goes up. We're rolling 2 dice now. We place a new battery in Billy's space. At least it's in our space, so we can immediately just turn it off. And then go down and turn that one off so he doesn't recover any more health. Alright, that's the end of the killer phase. No panic, no upkeep. We're kind of cooked, though, because all we have is guard. Maybe we should have held on to our walk. So instead of pitching walk short rest, we pitch guard short rest. I guess I'm fine with that. That way we can do a walk, but first we spend a time to turn that battery token off. Then we play a walk. We're rolling 2 dice now, unfortunately. We can roll 1 on this walk to get back to 3 dice. I feel like that's so good. Let's do it. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. I missed this final girl rolling thing. I bounce the fucking dice out of there all the time. Alright, well, we fail, so we lose 2 time. We go down to 3 time, but we get to decrease the horror, I believe. Yeah, so we just did that. And it was a convert, so we failed. So we can still move a space if we spend a health and 2 time. I think we just lose the 2 time. So we go down to 1 time. That's... Oh, that sucks too, right? Maybe we should move the space and skee ball this bitch, right? But then we can't skee ball Toby from there. Bro, how did we lose all that time? Hold on a second. Like, we didn't do shit, right? All we did was spend a time. Oh, we have the mop. Dude, what am I spending this time on? Like, what the hell? I don't even fucking remember. We were gonna do a walk. Did I lose? Like, why did I move it twice? Like, am I that stupid? Maybe maybe we just don't do the walk. We spend the 2 time to reduce the horror first. Now we roll 3 dice on a walk. But where do we even want to go? See, I don't think we can do that. I think we just hold tight where we're at because we want to pick up like Furious Strike or something that costs 4 time, right? Yeah, I think we were right to pitch, walk, and short rest. So we're going all the way back. God damn! Can't drink Monster and stream, dude. I keep burping. Okay, so we do just hold on to guard. The retaliate pretty much cost us. There's only 1 tarot card left, so the finale comes out soon anyway. I'm trying to figure out how we do this. So basically, I think, what did we spend that time on? Oh, we spent the time to, oh my God, this is so stupid, to turn the battery off, right? The 5th battery that got in play. Then we just go into planning with 5, right? We pick up a Furious Strike, a Close Call. That's the end of planning phase. We do Killer. Wait, we get our free cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. We return these cards to the tableau. And then we have Killer phase again. So, Toby. Dude, I feel like these guys just kind of chill. Like, they don't really do nothing. This is the last one anyway. So, let's see. Toby has an initiative value of 1, so he goes first. He doesn't attack anything. Then Allie has an initiative value of 3. She goes next. She doesn't attack anything. We move on to the killer. The killer is going to attack us for how many? 2. So we're getting attacked for 2. So again, we have to guard here. So we play guard. We roll 2 dice. All right, we get a convert. I think we have to pitch something here. Let's pitch Close Call and Focus. So that we reduce the damage from the attack by 2, so we take 0 basically. And then we flip our final tarot card, right? Last tarot card of the game. Surprise. Target the final girl, move and attack. We're getting attacked again. We might be cooked here. So target the final girl, move and attack applies to everyone. And then it says Billy only. So Toby goes first. He moves into our space. He attacks for 1. We take a damage. Oh my God, we are dead. We're down to 3 health. We're dead. No, bro. Fucking no! Allie goes next. She moves for 1 and attacks for 2. So she moves and she can't attack. Then it says Billy. Oh, wait. Toby attacks us, right? And then Billy attacks us. Wait, no. Billy attacks us twice. That's cooked. We're cooked. So Billy attacks us. Yeah, absolutely nothing we can do. The only thing we could have done was purchased retaliate instead. So Billy attacks us for 2. We retaliate. We get a convert. We reduce damage from the attack by 2. And we do a damage back, but I think we're still dead here. We actually do 2 damage back. Wait, we have to retaliate to Toby. So we killed Toby, which is big. We get 2 time. Toby comes off the board. We killed him. The reward for killing Toby is 2 times. So we gain 2 time. We're up to 8 time. Allie's the only one left. But I think this is what kills us right here. Billy only target the final girl. Oh, there's no attack. It's just move. So we're actually alive, dude. That's insane. Okay. Wow, that was an absurd killer phase. We have panic phase, no panic, and then we have upkeep phase. I think the guy should have recovered a health at the start, so we'll give him another health. Maybe I missed that. I don't know. There's nobody in the chat to tell me, so let's just take it back. Fuck it. We go into action phase. The only card in hand is weak attack. We're going to do our weak attack using our last skee ball on Allie. So Allie's got 2 health. If we hit her here, she's gone. So let's do our weak attack. We actually get to first spend 2 time to reduce the horror by 1 with the mop. Then we take the mop out of our hand. We equip our skee ball token and we use the last charge of it. So we get 4 dice on a weak attack against Allie. We get a quadruple success. Has anybody ever seen a fucking quadruple success? I haven't. On a quadruple success, you do 1 damage. So pathetic. But hey, we killed Allie, right? So we do 1 damage plus 1 from the skee ball. So that was the last use of the skee ball. So good, man. We knocked out all the buddies with the skee ball. So we take 2 damage off of Allie. She's gone. She's cooked. Get her out of here. There's only 2 buddies left. Send them all. I don't give a fuck. We'll just keep killing them. All right, we equip the janitor's mop again. Allie comes off the board. She's dead. Get her out of here. All right, that was the only card we had for that attack phase. So we're at 6 time. We can pick up. Unfortunately, we don't have a retaliate. So we take a guard for 2. And then we have 4 left. So I think we take Furious Strike and finish off Billy here. Reset the time to 6. We take our free cards, walk, and short rest. Return the rest of the cards to the tableau. Weak attack. Retaliate, guard, focus, walk, close column, focus. That was planning phase. We do killer phase. No minions left. We are going to get attacked here, unfortunately. So no minions left. We have Buddy's going to recover a health. And then he's going to target the final girl and attack. So he is in our space. Unfortunately, he's in our space, so he will attack us for 2. We play a guard. 3 dice on a guard. We have to pitch, short rest, and walk here to reduce damage from the attack by 2. Or do we take the no success to reduce it by 1? I think we reduce it by 1 with no successes. We reduce it by 1 with no successes. So we take a single point of damage. It is getting very close. We are down to our second to last health. We could pop a Furious Strike here, pitch 2 cards, and maybe do like 3 damage to Buddy, or Billy. But we've got to save enough time to where we pick up a retaliate. Maybe we can kill him with a retaliate. Critical blows out of reach, right? Oh, finale gets revealed last turn. So what's he actually doing? It's the same. If there's at least one. Repeat Billy's killer action once. Oh, so that's how we die. Yeah, he repeats it. I don't know, man. I don't want to give up like that. Let's try a walk. We move 2 spaces. We have to get out of the space. We shut off this for a time. We do short rest. With a single success, we spend a time. We gain a health back. We go into planning phase with 3. We take a guard and a close call. We get our free cards back. Return these to the tableau. Dude, there was a big timer. I can't see it anymore. Oh, 1 hour and 40 minutes. That's not bad at all. And we're almost done. Alright, this is where we die, right? Maybe not, though. There's no minions left, so we have... target the final girl closest... First, he recovers a health anyway, right? So he gets a health back. Guy just recovers health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, he doesn't recover health because we turned off the time thing. Alright, so he can't recover that health, and he targets the final girl closest victim. It's the same, so let's have him kill a victim. No, let's have him go after us. He moves for 1. Wait, we never would have reached that. Alright, this is too far out. What we would have to do is flip this back over, put us in this position. Because we only moved 2 spaces, right? So he cheated hardcore there. He gets a health back. He's here. He can come attack us, or he can go 1, 2. Kill a victim. Increase the horror. And then we repeat that process because there's a thing up. So he just goes in here and kills another victim. And then this gets revealed. Oh my god, thank god it has no effect. Oh my god. Okay, then we have to move into that space. Let's actually start with a focus. Oh my god, do we have to fucking convert here? Yeah, let's just do a close call. We spend 2 time. Do close call. We get a single success. We spend a time. Reduce the horror. We do walk. Double success on the walk. We can move 2 spaces. So we go 1, spend a time, shut that off. 2. We're down to 2 time. We have Fury Strike, Weak Attack, and Guard in hand. Do Killer Phase. No, we go Planning Phase next for 2. Let's pick up Guard for 2 and the free cards. And then we return these to the tableau. Alright, the finale is out. Sizzling Power. So this is going to be either the last killer phase. So there is a victim. That victim should have panicked. We should panic that guy. He panics at a 3, so he panicked into here. What's next? Killer phase. Target the final girl. He doesn't get to recharge anymore, which is great news. But he is going to move and attack, so he goes into this space and kills another victim. Bloodlust goes up, and we have an event. So we're flipping an event. We have Broken Machine. If there are any victims in arcade spaces, enemies will move toward the closest victim in an arcade space when targeting the final girl or victims. Wim the Webmaster, how's it going, man? We're playing some Final Girl. We're about to kill Buddy, or Billy. Bad times at Buddy Land. This is my first blind playthrough. This one's fun. I can't lie, we've gotten pretty lucky, actually. Gwyn has her ultimate... Yeah, we're still alive. Gwyn has her ultimate ability out. Once per turn, you may make a horror roll with only 1 die to reduce the horror by 1. And you may choose to make a horror roll with only 1 die regardless of what the horror level is. So we've been taking massive advantage of that to keep us rolling 3 dice. And we've actually knocked off 3 of the minions. So we have some pretty cool minions here. We had Ramney, or Rammy. He attacked for 1, moved for 1. The kill reward when we killed him was to move a space. He had 2 health, and then if you've ever played Gloomhaven, these actually have initiative values. So there was 4 out at one time. So it would go 1, 2, and then 3. So Toby would go first, Rammy would go second, and then Allie would go third. I don't think that the... Yeah, so it's actually, it says discard this card. Oh, no, it says discard this card when a victim in an arcade space is killed. So there is no victims in arcade spaces, so that's kind of helpful, actually, because then they won't move towards them, right? If there are any victims in arcade spaces, enemies will move towards the closest victim in an arcade space when targeting final girl, closest victim, or victim. So it's just me and Buddy and 1 victim. That victim is not worth saving, in my opinion. I think we just start janitors mopping this guy to death. So let's get after it. We can't really get to him, unfortunately. We don't have 2 walks. We picked up 2 guards in case. I guess we could have taken a sprint instead of a guard. So let's just try to get up to him and kill him. So we'll do walk. Dude, these fucking horror rolls are pathetic. Alright, we have a convert. Short rest and focus get pitched for a time to move a space. Now it's down to our sprint. So we move into this space here. We do sprint. This is our only shot at reaching him. Dude, come on! Fuck! Three converts. Dude, I think I absolutely hate this game. Convert them to walk? Convert them to walking? Yeah, but look at the cards I have to pitch. These are fucking expensive, man. That's 6 time wasted. Oh, you don't know this game. Okay. No, you can't just keep pitching cards. Especially, like, if I already pitched 2 cards. Like, if I had more of those 0 time cards, I would pitch them. But I spent 6 time to pick these up. There's no way. We can spend a health and 2 time to move a space. But that ends our turn. Or we can just lose a health in 2 time. You don't know this game? You're lucky. This game sucks. It fucking sucks ass. I wouldn't buy it. That's how mad I That's how mad I am at it. I'm about to throw these fucking dice across the room. I'm not gonna lie, dude. 3 fucking dice? It just doesn't matter. It's really popular? I don't know that it's that popular. I think it's pretty popular. It's like, you'd have to look at BGG, I guess. I mean, never playing it or learning the rules would save you so much stress. 3 Kickstarters, I guess, yeah, you're right. I guess it's pretty popular. You know why it's popular is because Gloomhaven was popular, and it's pretty similar to that. It's like a mini 20-minute Gloomhaven session. Where you're moving, attacking. You wish you never played Mice and Mystics? I really want to try Mice and Mystics. Dude, I was at the board game store and it was way too expensive. It seemed a little bit like it was too much for kids. I mean, what board games aren't for kids, though? Like, what the fuck am I saying? Do not to save you the sanity. Thank you. But isn't it like a cool story? It looks amazing. The story is cool, yeah. Yeah, so the cat comes out and eats you, right? A lot. Rule books are awful. I have heard that, and I did take a look at the rule book. And I think that was another thing that like shied me away from it, because I was actually, they didn't have it at the board game store, and I asked the guy to order it for me. And he was like, "Are you fucking sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, never mind then, dude." And it has cheese dices that is just like these dice. Yeah, fuck these dice, dude. These dice are such bullshit. These aren't the dice that come with the core game either. The dice that come with the core box are the same, but they don't have a tier on them. I guess if you're a crying little bitch like me, you play with the tier dice, and then it gives you a tier board where you can spend your tiers, cry like a little bitch, and get extra stuff, but that doesn't fucking help either. This is a core dice. So the 1 and the 2 just have nothing on them. Basically like a total failure. And then it's the same, like there's 2 partial successes, which are, you can pitch 2 cards to convert this or this to a success. Yeah, and then the 5 and the 6 are the success. But on these dice, 1 and 2 have a tier, and you can collect tiers and spend them for extra benefits, but we never actually get tiers. Because you can only take tiers on a total failure, and we don't even like taking total failures ever. We always like pitch cards to convert to successes. And when you pitch a card to convert it to success, you don't gain any tiers, or you can't gain any tiers. At least that's the way we've been playing, so we're trying to keep it the same. Damn, so we're just cooked here. 2-time. A health. That fucking hurts. And then we get to move a space, though. So let's go after this guy, right? We have to, right? It's so close to the end of the game. I think he's going to get in our space and kill us this turn, though, because he moves for 3. So maybe we move a space away, actually. Is that the move? Like, if he goes 1, 2, 3, then he's there and we're here. Yeah, that'll allow us to move into his space, and there's a walk in the next group of cards. So I actually think we don't even need to do that sprint. Hold up, back up a second. Maybe if we don't play that sprint. Yo, we just moved that. Yeah, that's actually a genius, right? I did all that crying and bitching and moaning for nothing. Cool. So we don't have to. We don't. I was so focused on just getting in his space and killing him. You know what? What the problem is like I've been streaming these episodes and then editing them, and it fucking takes so long to edit them because they're like 3 hours long. So I was trying to make it a little shorter so I could just cut it down. It saves me some time. You get 1 tier for the effort. Stream house rule. I like it. Alright. Well, we don't actually play that sprint. So if we just move the 1 space, which we did get that, right? So we move a space. We finally turned off the last battery pack. So he doesn't recover any more health. We go into planning with, let's see, we did a walk and pitched for a single success. So it would have been 5-time, right? So we have 5-time in the planning phase to buy cards. So we're holding on to some serious damage here. We have Furious Strike, Weak Attack. I think we pick up Retaliate and Close Call, and we should be able to kill him. Because we still have the Sprint also. And then we get some free cards here, which gives us another walk. We return the cards to the tableau. So it's just the 3 freebies. We reset the time to 6. We do the killer phase. So Wim the webmaster had a genius plan to not move into that space. So we do our killer action. We have revealed the finale, and the killer action is as follows. So it says target the final girl, closest victim, move and attack. Okay. So if we look at the guy's movement here on this, it's wherever the red marker is. So he moves for 3 and attacks for 3. This means if any of the battery things are still up, he recovers a health. Also, if any of the battery things are still up, we repeat the killer's action 1 time. Luckily, we finally shut off all the battery things. So he's going to target the final girl, move and attack. So he moves for 3 and attacks for 3. So he's like a hardcore Gloomhaven. What are they called? I don't know. +1 difficulty. So he could go after us, but the victim... he could go after us or the victim, right? If he goes like this, 1, 2, 3, then he's one space from the victim. If he goes like this, 1, 2, 3, he's one space from us. So we're going to go with that. And then we don't repeat it. There's no panic or no upkeep. Yo, let's do this. We can walk. Dude. Three dice is like as good as the game gets. And if you can't roll a fucking single success on 3 dice, what are we really doing? We can't re-roll. You mean just fucking re-roll for fun? We can convert. I mean, we can pitch 2 cards to convert to a single success. That is all we need, right? So if we pitch a focus and a close call, so 2 cards, yes, you can just pick up the dice and roll. It doesn't make it any better, man. Watch. All right, we got a single success. Okay, so we'll see how it goes. I think we win here regardless, whether or not we pitch the cards. So if we get a single success, we spend a time. We move 1 space, we're in the killer space, right? So we got the single success, we move 1 space into the killer space. We're going to do we're going to do an attack. Yo, what's going on, Goblin? How you doing? We start with a weak attack. We have a mop. So we're going to hit this guy with a mop. Come on. All right, we get another single success. So we have to lose a life, which gives us an extra dice. That's kind of good. But we still do a damage. We do 2 damage, right? So we take 2 damage off Billy the douchebag bear. And then all we have left is Furious Strike. We're rolling 4 now because the horror level's on 1 and we're down to our last health. 4 dice, we get a single success, 2 converts, and a tier. So we pitch close call and focus there for a double success. We do 3 damage and reduce the horror by 1. Yo, this is kind of crazy. All right, we have Retaliate and Guard in hand. I think we stay there. We kill him with Retaliate. That's going to be the best play. So we go into planning with 5. We can sell Sprint for 6 and get Critical Blow just in case he doesn't want to die. Yeah, we'll see. We're going to get attacked here. All right, no panic. Wait. That was planning phase. We do killer phase. All right, killer phase is target the final girl and attack. He's attacking us for 3. We have 1 health left. So we play Retaliate. And if we get this, we do 2 damage back, 3 damage with the mop. We check his final health token. He could be dead. Dude, it's never a double success, dude. It just never is. All right, well, it's still 2 damage back because of the mop, I think. So we reduce the damage from the attack by 2, but we still have to take a damage. What happens here? What happens if we both die? Yo, I think we're dead. We're either dead or this is the craziest final girl ever. We reduce it by 2, so we take a damage. We're dead? He's dead? Dude, I can't believe that. Why can't we just... What did we do? What did we pick up? Critical blow? We have to take a close call and not sell sprint, right? So sprint would have been in the hand. And then we would have had 4 times, so we probably would have... I don't know. We could just forego that 4 time. I really don't care. Well, a retaliate normally doesn't work if you die. Exactly. So we died, and then we couldn't retaliate. Yeah. But, like, we're not losing like that. I mean, fuck that. So we do a close call. We spend 2 time to reroll all of the dice, right? All right. I'll take a success and 2 converts because we could just pitch 2 fucking cards to ignore all damage from the attack. And then we do 2 damage back. God damn, dude. I feel like you have to cheat to win this game. Goblin, have you ever played Final Girl? Do you feel like it's total bullshit? I mean, it's a solo only game, so who's sitting there like not cheating, right? It's still fun, of course, but like still, man. I feel like in Gloomhaven it's much more fun to like work your way out of situations. Like sometimes you die, you just try it again, but like this one you can get cooked in 4 turns. Do we have any other opinions on Final Girl before I go? I have a World of Warcraft raid later. We need to call Paula Deming. She will know. Yeah, I actually want to watch some of her videos and see. Wait, were you the one that came with her on that time when I called her a guy? I was like, you're the man. I had no clue that that was a girl. Wim the Webmaster. Are you the dude that came over when she raided my channel? Haven't played Final Girl, but... Oh, yeah, that's right. You did say you played Hostage Negotiator. Sorry, I forgot about that. I think Wim the Web... Did I talk about that last time? She raided my channel, and I was like, all right, Paul, you're the man. Checked after stream. It's a redhead female. Some of the abductors are double, but some are not very hard. In Hostage Negotiator. Is it just like this with the feature films and stuff? That would be kind of cool. Is it set up just like this, like with where it looks like a VHS box? I really do like that, like that game system. Like they make one core box and then you just buy expansion after expansion and you can mix and match them all. That it is super fun that way. Like we could play Billy at Camp Happy Trails if we wanted. Although, how would that work with the arcade spaces? It does get a little weird. It's not film-based and it doesn't have the map. Okay. But that's also a Van Ryder Games game, right? I think I dig Van Ryder games. Yeah. I mean, dude, this is just another one where we lost. I mean, we'll call it a win, but we all know we lost. It's the same system as this, so you roll successes and failures. I would never buy it then. I can't deal with this, man. Like it's so fucking RNG based that it bothers the shit out of me. Like when you really need something to happen, you can't. Perfect example. I rolled 4 dice, not a single fucking success. You don't have the cards to pitch all game. Obviously, I'm not like some expert Final Girl player, but I've played it enough, and it's just, god damn, man. Either I suck or this game's hard as hell. And then there's an extreme horror mode where you only start with 5 time. Fuck out of here with that. No way. We almost run out of time every turn. This one was really good, though. I like this one. It's an arcade. Does anyone know what film this would be based on? There's usually Game is in here to tell us, but we don't know. We got any World of Warcraft players out there? I have a raid to get to. You're an ex-WoW player? I play Classic, Anniversary, Night Slayer, Alliance. I hate the Alliance so much. Definitely a Horde player main, but my cousin, the Hulk Hogan movie. Wait, what? This one? Oh, Hulk Hogan. He might have been in. I was thinking Ted, but that's obviously not right because it's not a horror film. But it is a funny bit talking bear. There's always a guy in here that knows what movie it's based on, but he's not here today. You're an ex-WoW player. You should play some WoW with us on Classic Anniversary Night Slayer. Chucky. Oh my god, that's the obvious one, dude. Why didn't I think of that? It's definitely Chucky. Good call. I'm glad we figured that out. All right, well, I think that's going to be it for today. No way. Yo, there's another Final Girl streamer. Dude, he's playing the exact same game as us. There's no way. Look at this guy. He's playing the exact same game as us. It won't let me raid. and winning. Probably doing much better. He's doing Buddy. He's doing Billy versus. It's not the same map. It's Billy at the Utopia. I don't even know if I've ever played Utopia. It won't let me raid though. What the fuck? I'm not coming back to WoW. Spend too much time there. It's true, dude. It eats up all of your time. You can't do fucking anything else. It's absurd. Yo, this guy, I can't raid this guy's stream. I don't know why. What about you, Goblin? You streaming today? Someone's doing Mandalorian Adventures. I really like that game. I mean, they have 18 people. There we go. Boom, we did it. That's the raid. Oh, well, we like Mandalorian Adventures. Love that game. We don't speak French, but maybe some people do. We'll get out there, get into it. Yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today, man. I don't know what's going on. Enjoy the rest of your stream. This was Bad Times at Buddyland, Final Girl.